Welcome to Whispers. Fulani rulers and herders living a world apart. The Fulani nation is the only ethnic group in West Africa that has produced heads of state in at least 5 different African countries. The current president of Senegal, the president of Nigeria, the president of the Gambia, the current vice president of Sierra Leone, the former president of Cameroon, the former president of Burkina Faso, the former prime minister of Mali, and other prominent Fulanis such as Dame Amina Mohammed, Deputy Secretary General of the United Nations, Professor Jobran Aminu, former Minister of Petroleum and Education in Nigeria, Dame Kadarai Ahmed, a brilliant journalist. And countless others holding prominent positions in various fields worldwide. This page shows the phenomenon of the Fulani people, their prominence and culture across many countries. Sheikh Osmano Danfodio, a Fulani intellectual, a reformist and Islamic scholar, established a theocratic caliphate in today's northern Nigeria in the 18th century and left a legacy which has lasted over 200 years. Its descendants are today traditional rulers, governors, ministers, all migrants, political leaders who are in top positions of Nigerian society. Fulanis have ruled Nigeria as president, vice president, or kingmakers for most of the 60 years of Nigeria's independence. According to Fulani legend and folklore, the people migrated from the Futajalon island in Guinea-Conakry, where they constitute about 40% of the population. Although they do not hold top political positions in Guinea-Conakry, they are the intellectuals, entrepreneurs, estate developers, business moguls, skilled artisans, professionals, mining magnates, and technocrats. Their influence also extends to neighboring Sierra Leone, where they hold high political positions. The Fulani in northern Cameroon constitute about 80% of the population, and like their Guinean kinsmen, are industrialists, business magnates, industrial farmers, and intellectuals. The farmers grow maize, pineapples, bananas, cotton, cash, and food crops. During my tour of duty in these countries, I did not observe cattle rearing as practiced today in Nigeria. The standard of living of Fulani in most countries of the sojourn falls within the middle or upper class range, except in Nigeria, where there's a large population of Fulani poor beggars, herders, and thousands of Fulani street urchins and manjaris. If the Fulani are thriving and prospering in other countries, but live in extreme poverty in Nigeria, the Fulani elites of Nigeria should be held responsible for this anomaly because they control the wealth of the Nigerian state. They control blue chip companies in the private sector and choice positions in the public and civil service. The Fulani elites in Nigeria have isolated themselves from their harder kingsmen and trivialized the plight of those who are herding and gathering as their way of life or destiny. Fulani herders and poor are now hunted from state to state and community to community in Nigeria, accused of being responsible for killings, murders, and criminal activities irrespective of who committed the crimes. Most of the Fulani adults, unfortunately, are preteens and teenagers who should be in school. And this is particularly tragic because the poverty cycle will not end, except the children are educated. The kidnappings, killings attributed to Fulani herders may just be a tip of the iceberg of Nigeria's security problems. It may even be diverting attention from the actual perpetrators of these crimes. I can recall that as far back as 1998, 23 years ago, bandits from Chad, mainly the defeated enemies of Idris Deby, were terrorizing towns and travelers along the Baga Munguno Maiduguri road. It was extremely dangerous to travel at any time of the day on that road access. I was part of the Nigerian delegation that went to Baga Borno State to set up the multinational task force with the armies of Chad and Niger Republic to curb banditry in the region. That was 11 years before the outbreak of the Boko Haram war and widespread insecurity in Nigeria. The Chadian bandits and other terror groups have now migrated down south and to other parts of Nigeria, disguised as Fulani herders or hiding behind them to carry out military-style operations, which certainly cannot be the handiwork of preteen or teenager Fulani herders seen on the cattle trails all over Nigeria. Of course, there are Fulani kidnappers and other copycat raiding bands that are making a lot of money by taking people hostage on the highways and are accomplices of the crimes. Kidnapping has become an all-common business and a free-for-all because of the weak security system and the minimal risk involved. Individuals have been busted for organizing their own kidnapping to extort money from family members. Fulani herders and poor are now fighting for survival in Nigeria. Their salvation can only come from their affluent kinsmen, a challenge which hopefully they will undertake as a moral obligation. The herders must now be settled in ranches and the children enrolled in schools to break the poverty cycle and prevent them from swelling the ranks of insurgents. Fulani rulers have been accused of nepotism to favor the elites in their group. They should extend the same favoritism to the Fulani poor whose demands are basic and not beyond the reach of their more fortunate kinsmen. In any case, Fulani elites cannot be extricated from the stigma of the assumed crimes of Fulani herders, as both will be classified as offenders by omission or commission. The creation of ranches is now urgent because the increasing hostilities towards the herders. Several states in Nigeria can host ranches, especially the north, where there is an abundance of land. Niger State of Nigeria, for example, is almost 3 times the size of 5 southeastern states put together, about 24 times the size of Lagos State, and about the same size as the entire southwestern states of Nigeria. About 70% of the landmass of Nigeria is in the north. The conflict over grazing land in southern Nigeria, which has limited space, is therefore avoidable and unnecessary. However, the success of the ranching system in the north will encourage other states to willingly adopt this type of animal husbandry for economic reasons. The enrollment of Fulani children in schools should be mandatory because of the enormous benefit and public good. This is achievable within a short period of time if done in an imaginative and pragmatic manner. Lagos State between 1979 to 1983 solved the problem of two-shift school day by building classrooms and expanding facilities in existing schools. This model should be adopted in solving the problem of large enrollment at a time and funding. The classrooms need not be 5-star facilities. He can be built and furnished as simple as possible and made to accommodate 30 children. New schools should be built with modern facilities to accommodate more children. Fulani elites and other well-meaning Nigerians and philanthropists could build and donate the classrooms in batches of 2, 10, 20, or 100 directly or through their philanthropies. At least that was what an handicapped woman, Madame Omotude, who with her little means built a school for children of the handicapped people like herself at Karamajije, behind the National Cemetery along the airport road in Abuja. There are over 200 children of 32 people in the school who are not paying school fees. Let Fulani billionaires emulate this poor woman and take action. It is not enough to talk about a problem or lament about it. What is needed now is positive action by walking the talk. I hope they hear, Sha. I hope they hear. I hope they hear. Because Fulani rulers and they had this, they are living in two separate worlds apart. The rulers are busy, their children are busy schooling abroad. The rulers are busy going to seeing places all over the world where the herders are in the forest, causing havoc on their host communities. Yeah, interesting. There you have it. So the ball is in the Fulani elites cults. They are so selfish. Because of their selfish and self-centeredness, see what it's costing other people. Other people are paying the price. While the Momo herders are still listening to what they are telling them. But so the scales will fall off. When the scales of the forest herders fall off, they will go after their elites. That I know. One day bushmeat go catch the hunter. It will catch the hunter. It's only a matter of time. So there you have it, guys. The Fulani rulers and herders living a world apart. Until I come your way again. Bye.